a copy with her, and she could use it in any way that she wanted to. And I neglected to say that, you know, how grateful I was to her. And I didn't expect that she was going to want to say anything, or that she would say very little. And before we started, I said, this is what I'm planning on saying. And did you want to talk, or do you want to stand and smile? What do you want to do? And she says, well, I'd like a couple of minutes to talk. Well, I had no idea what she was going to say. I had no clue. So I just went with it. I let it be. And that was that.
It was good. I mean, I didn't really. I mean, I met her with you. I didn't get to meet her again because she was in high demand. I mean, my goodness, does Bob push her?
Yes.
I don't believe for 1 minute he doesn't make a nickel out of her. But maybe
she met him. She's 60 years old. She met him when she was 19.
Yep.
And she is at every single event. Every single one. And she has an opportunity at every event to present, and she does. And I mean, this is how she picks up her clients.
Oh, I see. So the program that she was selling at the event is what you and Paul bought, or did you do something different with her?
I don't know which one she was selling because I left. I didn't hear that. That was the session I went for a long walk because I was done. Yeah. So because that was when I took Randy to Cedars. So I don't know. She has several programs, and Paul and I bought 2 different programs, which are virtually the same.
Right. You know what's interesting now? When I did my very first left-handed writing, you know.
It's beautiful.
No, it could be Egyptian. Oh, hang on.
Closer. It's actually better closer.
Too much light. Hang on. Come on.
Yeah.
So, to me, it's like Egyptian hieroglyphics. But, 2 days later.
Look how much better it is.
It's readable.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it. There's certain things. I mean, give me something to do out of that. I'll do it.
Here's mine.
Oh, that's very, very, very good.
In fact, the guy that sat next to me said, "I can read your wrong handwriting better than I can read your dominant handwriting." I said, "Yeah, I know. It is actually easier to read."
Here's my worthy assistant.
Hi.
All I see is a hand. Is that Debbie? Debbie, hi.
Have you never met him?
I've heard so much about you.
I've seen you on Facebook.
I know. I'm just
bringing him some food to keep him going.
Oh, good plan. Very good plan.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Bye.
That is my honey.
What did she bring you? I can't. It looks like eggs. What is it?
It's curry.
Oh, curry. Okay.
Curry with raita. That yogurt cucumber thing that comes with it.
Oh, very good.
This is all part of my keto. Well, not quite.
Oh,
there's no rice or naan bread, so. Leftovers from yesterday. So
let me give you a little insight to Peggy that will confirm what you're trying to put in order.
Okay.
She is all about Peggy.
Oh, I know that.
She is all about the client that will fawn over her.
Yeah.
And Paul and I don't do that.
Okay.
So if you're the one that goes, "Oh, you're so wonderful and thank you so much, blah, 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 blah." Oh, she's all about that. All about that.
100% understand.
Mm-hmm.
But how can we get her leverage is where I want to go. Because, I don't know if she even knew at that point that Gifted wasn't an actual book yet in terms of the launch piece. But obviously the book, the manuscript has been created, and I am sure that her encouragement totally got you where you want to get to that point. But she must, when she's working with people, when it gets to that point of publishing, I would hope, add her weight to the name and leverage and encourage her entourage, which should be pretty huge.
Well, so here, yes, and I understand where you're going. Peggy has seen the book, so she has a copy, so she can read the book with her, so she knows what she's writing an afterword for.
Yeah.
And to tell you really how incestuous this all is, the publishing service we use is her sister.
This is Julia.
This is Judy.
Judy.
Yep, is
okay.
Peggy's sister. So, and for the first book, it's been fabulous. We've learned what we need to know. We know who the right people are and who the wrong people are. And Paul and I have said many times, when we do the second one, we'll be doing it very differently.
Okay.
So Peggy won't do for one which she doesn't do for everyone. And she's very selective. In fact, when I asked her if she would make a video, I was surprised when she said yes.
Oh, okay.
I expected her to say no, because now she'll have to make a video for everyone.
Okay. All right. I get perspective.
So now here's another angle that you could go at rather than going directly to her.
Yeah.
Her marketing guy is Trace, and I always want to call him Trace Adkins. Trace, I'd have to look it up. But I have his contact information. So if you wanted to pick a brain, you could go to her marketing guy.
Okay. Because it seems to me that you invested in her. She told you how to write a book and publish a book. But did she tell you how to be an NYT bestseller?
She does. She
you said it was an old school methodology, though, right?
Well, Paul calls it an old school methodology. I don't know what the methodology is that works for an unknown author. I can tell you that when she hit the list, she had already published several books.
Mm.
And she did it differently. It has been revealed through different conversations and Q&As that she used an agent, a literary agent, and she went on a media tour. So it was very different, when she hit the list.
Right.
And I have come to the conclusion, having worked all of those little things that she says, do these things, that it will happen differently for us.
Well, yeah.
And frankly, I'm okay with that.
When you say it'll happen, you mean a different route to success or a different definition of success?
We're going to hit the list in a different way.
Because I get the seriousness of the exposure for the Phil Go-finds and stuff to take you seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that 100% loud and clear. And that's one of the things I came away with. Like, this has to work. I don't have the Harry Potter wand.
Nobody does.
Nobody does. They don't exist. I know what I do really well, and I know how to reach a lot of people. I know how to make an impact. But I also know that the two stepping stones that will make the biggest difference to us, one's got Bob Proctor and Sandy Gallagher's name on it, and the other one has got Peggy McCall's name on it. Mm-hmm. If we just look at our circles of influence, obviously Paul's asked people, you've asked people, you went to 100 different authors and 2 or 3 came back. So you've tried what I would call a terrestrial ripple effect. Mm-hmm. And we are where we are, and it's not where I want us to be.
Yeah.
And I'm not giving up, and we still got a lot of time. But at the same time, I just want to know how we can use the springboard of those two. Because Bob got a video done for Jimmy, and it's a really good video.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how tenacious she was in making that happen. I know that one of Bob's assistants is her daily accountability partner. Is it Cynthia?
Well, Bob's assistant is Gina. So you saw Gina Hayden. And
okay, it is Gina. Yeah, so she is Jemmy's daily accountability phone call partner.
Okay.
You've got to make a difference. I don't know how she...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Gina is the way to Bob. There's just, yes.
I understand that. But to me, I mean, the fact that now I've listened to what Bob says and I've read the book and I can see where you're going with it in terms of what he teaches. 100%. I just like how, I mean, he doesn't need his ego stroking. Peggy does, but how can we literally springboard them to make them look good as a byproduct of promoting your book?
Well, if we were going to go the video route, if we were going to ask for that we have to do through Arash. So you saw, well, I think you saw Arash was on stage with Mikey, and Arash is Paul's salesperson. So Arash is the one that said to Paul, don't do anything till you talk to me. He's the one that held us up, which really annoyed me. Never mind. But never mind. I thought I pulled a chunk of hay off of my shoulder, and apparently I pulled off my shoulder.
You don't mind me eating while we're chatting, do you?
No, not at all.
I didn't ask permission, but...
No, you're fine. So if we really want to press that, then the way to do that is through Arash or Gina, and we need Paul for both of those. Gina does not respond to my email, but she does respond to Paul. I think I end up in her spam. And the reason for that is that when Paul asked Bob to write the foreword, he connected Paul to Gina. So there was a purpose in Paul's emailing her. Yes. She knew that, and I think that's why she answers.
Okay.
But Paul's the key. If we're going to go after it, he's the key.
Because the Puppy Academy people, I want to know how we make you the Puppy Academy people.
Well, I think we probably have a better opportunity to make us that, because the Puppy Academy people are right at the front, and they're at every event. Bob knows them well. And Bob just kind of makes a connection with people. Like Ryan and Julie, they went to Bob's 3%. And when Ryan described...
As did Jemmy.
Yes. So it's much more intimate. And Ryan was trying to start a business, his new construction business. And that really resonated with Bob in his washing floors day.
Okay.
So he created opportunity for Ryan and Julie because they resonated with him. So Ryan and Julie have an in to Bob.
He could so benefit from working with me.
Oh, totally. He could. He totally could. He doesn't have a social media presence at all, and they've been trying to figure it out.
Oh, it's so easy to I mean, they have a commodity in a construction field. I mean,
right.
I could do that with my eyes closed and one hand tied behind my back, and within 6 months double his business. I know how to do that.
Yeah.
I can do that. I can physically manifest the strategy without any piece of paper. I know how to do it.
Yeah.
I know exactly where he's wrong, and I know exactly how to fix it. That's so easy. Well, after 15 years of doing it,
right.
Just done it for 2 industries in the last 3 years in his sector. I mean, not in Boston and not mobile walls, but windows, doors, and gutters. I've done.
Sure.
So that's easy.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll it's 4th of July, but he's just He's just, Ryan's just left it that I'm sending him a calendar invite for him and Julie to show up. And it's like, take a ticket. But yeah, I could so help him. Mick. I don't know why I wrote Rick instead of Mick. I apologize for that.
I thought it was autocorrect myself.
I think it must have been, because afterwards I double checked it. I checked the links, I checked my grammar, I checked everything. Like, yep, it's good to go. I really wanted this for you to be able to send to him and for him to get this email and go, wow, Kim, you really do have the right person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I deliberately went out of my way a little bit more than normal to give you a gift to give to him.
Yeah.
He would really receive.
Yeah.
After I sent it, and I'm watching the video again, and I look at the email and where did Rick come from? And that's how I went, please don't send this to him, you know, but you already had, so.
Well, I fixed it. Yeah. And I haven't heard from him.
Maybe he's not opening his email.
Well, he could be flying, who knows. When I have emailed him in the past, it's always taken him a few days to answer me.
But there are so many missed opportunities in his marketing.
Oh,
it's
yes.
kind of scary. I mean, he has the social icons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not one of them has a hyperlink.
I think that's weird.
I mean, what his Wikipedia author page
Uh-huh.
is unclaimed. It actually says, "Are you this person? Claim this page."
Oh.
It's like people die to get a Wikipedia author page, and it's not finished. And wow, anyway, I was just my jaw was on the ground. Like, are you kidding me? They didn't do. I don't know how much he paid them, but whatever it was, he didn't get value.
I don't know.
But at the same time, I say, well, okay, buddy, look in the mirror. You know, has Kim got 10,000 followers? Nope, not even close. Do we have all the tools in the toolbox built? Yeah, we do. So I actually have a team meeting, an all hands on deck team meeting tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
With everybody, and said, you know, just come with your best brain ideas of how we're going to make this happen, because failure is not an option.
Ooh. Well, and here's another thing that I wanted to ask you today too, because, you know, Randy hasn't done anything to his 3,000 LinkedIn people,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been watching for the LinkedIn page to populate, and I'm not sure that he's looking in the right place, and I'm not even sure that I've looked in the right place.
Oh, it's populated.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let me.
Do you want to share your screen, or do you want me to do mine?
I'm just looking. I'm just looking. You eat your lunch and let me go find.
Quite delicious too.
Oh, good.
I love leftovers.
Okay, so I need to go to the.
So if you go to your own personal LinkedIn,
Yeah.
do you want to share your screen and I'll walk you through it?
Oh, okay.
I got the curry sweat now. Ah, delicious. Okay, so if you go to, so let's see, where are we? So I'm not quite sure where we actually are at this point.
I just
We're
logged
just in your feed.
This is-
Okay, so click on your profile itself. So click on the home button at the top.
Oh, I have to hold on. I have to move that.
Okay. Okay. And then if you click over on your name itself. Yeah. So this is your actual profile.
Okay.
That we've added to it, and so really good picture. We've got. I didn't do the get gifted because I want to be a little bit more cryptic.
Yeah.
And there's certain sections that you can still add. I mean, I don't know everything about you to add to these sections, but LinkedIn is very conducive to auto-populating as you go down. if there's any education pieces that you want to add in more to this.
Okay.
But where you see it says Read Gifted Adventure Series, right at the top on the top right, yeah. So that's your company page. So if you click on that.
Okay.
And then if you scroll all the way to the top, oh, wait a minute.
It didn't go anywhere.
Try again.
Goes down to experience.
Okay, because we're in edit mode. Okay, if you want to stop sharing the screen, I'll show you what it looks like on my side. Because you're in edit mode, and that's why it's not showing it as well.
How can I be in edit mode?
I'm not sure. 1 second here.
Although, since LinkedIn was sold, it does not look like it did when I was working in LinkedIn.
No. So that's not even you.
It's not even.
Big person, isn't it?
Oh, you crack me up.
What? Why are you not even showing up? Oh, because you're Kim Sykes. That's why. Okay, so this is where I see you. And then when I look at who you work...
you're not sharing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so when I see you here, and then I look under where you work, so you work at Author at Gifted. And then when I get to this page, this is like the LinkedIn equivalent of Gifted's website.
Okay.
So I'm an admin of This Is You, but the public would see it like this. Okay. And so we've got the video here going on. We've got...
There's Paul.
We've got... So we have that there. So that's ready to go. I thought it was more than this. Anyway,
yes.
Recent. So we did this post, and we did this post. We haven't.
So I think this is what Randy means when he says there's really nothing there.
Well, I understand. So we. 1 second. Oh, I should turn my fan on. I'm cooking. Something looks different than that looked last time I looked. What's changed? There should be a box that shows me your activity.
I think that's down farther.
Maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe it was on polls, because I've seen more than this. Guess you gotta inspect what you expect. Yeah, activity and articles.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Because we did this article for Paul, which we just published a couple of days ago, and he's done some different things. I guess it was Paul's profile. I guess we haven't published an article. Because I remember seeing lots of comments, and this is what I'm seeing, but obviously it was on Paul's, because even though the article we shared on the main page, Okay, I need some more. I need to do some more work on this because it's set up, but there's not as much there as.
So the other thing too is if somebody goes looking for Kim Griffith, they're not going to find me.
There is that, which is what I actually was doing, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
So we could, because Griffith is your maiden name, right? No, married
No,
name.
Griffith is my married name.
Because on Facebook you can have two names. I'm just wondering if because you never registered your URL. Because you see where it says Kim #sites #74A blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
That's a generic code that LinkedIn give you before you finish it off. So we could make that Kim Griffiths, and then we could change this. Do we actually have your LinkedIn account? I'm sure we
I
do.
think,
Because that's how all this stuff got there,
I think, yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. Let me play with that. Okay. There's more we can do with that. I can do that. Okay. I'll finish it off.
Okay.
And let me play with, because Kim Griffiths is always going to be your writing name, right?
Yeah, so yeah, I use Griffith
Because
and distinguish the difference.
yeah, because if you look at mine, I've got this here. I help businesses and entrepreneurs leverage their elite story through social media and website presence. I mean, that's what I say. Whereas with yours, we don't say anything. So we can add that into this box here.
So go to Randy's. Griff, there he is, right there.
Yeah, right there.
Mm-hmm. So he's actually got about 3,000 connections.
Mm-hmm.
So he's waiting for me to give him the word.
Okay.
Go. The word being go. He came and found me at Paradigm Shift and said, "I'm pimping your book. Give me your card."
He gave me one of. I watched him do it, and then I actually got one. I didn't have one of your cards. That's so funny. That is so funny. Yeah, see, it says Randall Griffiths there as an actual URL.
Yeah.
So we need to make yours Kim Griffiths, and then we just put professional author going under this Kim Sykes under the author's name of Kim Griffiths.
Okay.
Just put that in your title.
Okay.
I can do that. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. I understand now. You're very kind.
Thank you.
I can do that.
And then we can put some more stuff in the gifted page.
I thought we had.
Okay.
So that's a conversation I can have with Anna.
Okay.
Because we'd agreed to do a blog a week. So we did one this week, which was Paul's one, but we've got 5 others or so. And we're going to attribute, different ones to different people, so it wasn't all Paul.
Yeah. I have it on my list of things to do.
Can I stop the recording a second?
Yes.